Here's Latitude Production. Check the feed live. No, it's on the main page.
Hello. My name is Montague William III. And what I will tell you may well sound absurd, but the less who believe it, the better for me. For you see, I'm banking the big industry. For many a year we have controlled your lives, while you all just struggle and suffer in strife. We created the things that you don't really need. Your sports cars, fashion, plasma TVs. I remember it clearly how all this began. Family secrets from father to son. Inherited knowledge that gives me the edge. While you peasant people lie sleeping at night in your beds. We control the money that controls your lives. Whilst you worship false idols and wouldn't think twice about selling your souls for a place in the sun. These things that won't matter. It's done. But as long as they're there to control the masses, I just sit back and consider my assets. Say to the knowledge that I have it all, while you common people are losing your jobs. You see, I just hold you in utter contempt. But the smile on my face, well, it makes me exempt. For I have the weapon of global TV, which gives us connection and invites empathy. You would really believe that we look out for you, while we bankers and brokers are only a few. But if you saw that, you would take back control. It's daily terrors to make you all cower. The panics, the crashes, the wars, and the illness that keep you from finding your spiritual wholeness. We rig the game when we buy out both sides to keep you enslaved in your pitiful lives. So, go out and work as your body clock fades. And when it's all over, a few years from the grave, you'll look back on all this, and just then you'll see that your life was nothing, a mere fantasy. There are very few things that we don't now control. To have lawyers and police force was always a goal, doing our bidding while you march on the street. But they never realize that they're only just sheep. For real power resides in the hands of a few. You voted for parties. What more could you do? But what you don't know is they're one and the same. Old Hohen has passed, but old David reigns. And you follow the leader who was put there by you. But your blood, it runs red, while our blood runs blue. But you simply don't see it's all part of the game. Another distraction, like money and fame. Get ready for wars in the name of the free. Vaccinations for illness that will never be. The assault on your children's impressionable minds. And a microchipped world. You'll put up no fight. Information suppression will keep you in tow. Depopulation of peasants was always our goal. But eugenics was not what we hoped it would be. Oh yeah, it was us that funded Nazis. But as long as we own all the media too, what's really happening does not concern you. So just go on watching your plasma TV, and the world will be run by the ones you can't see.
Ready? Alright, Shalom.
Shalom.
Alright, first and foremost, before we get started, we give all honor and glory and power to
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, Kakadash.
I want to say double honors to our elders, our great apostles, great millstone, rule well, teach well, being great example to Israel, mighty the elect. I want to say peace and blessings and salutations to the hope elect on the four corner, pushing the truth and sincerity. That great song. All right, we the GMS Memphis Camp. We just come with a lesson. All right, through the spirit and power of Yahweh Ba'ashem Shai. I'm going to hand to the brother Tazamak. I hope y'all be edified. I'm going to lay the law down, man.
Get Psalm 64 and 8. So you see the title of the lesson. All right. The devil has shown his hand, right? The devil has shown us his hand. And this is prophecy. Okay? Hey, we just gonna get right into the scriptures, man.
Yeah, this Psalm 64 and 8. So they shall make their own tongue to fall upon themselves. All that see them shall flee away.
They shall make their own tongues to fall upon themselves. Go ahead.
It said, and all men shall fear and shall declare the work of the Most High, for they shall wisely consider of his doing.
Right. So you should be wisely considering what this Edomite just told you that they're doing in the earth. All right. They're bringing forth wickedness in the earth. Read that in the NLT.
What's now?
No.
8.
The 8. Yeah.
It said Psalm 64 in the NLT. Their own tongues will ruin them.
Their own tongues will ruin them. Okay. So it's evident now that what we've been saying about who Esau Edom is, who is the devil according to the Bible, it's evident. You know, if you don't believe it out of our mouth, well, maybe you'll believe it out of the devil's mouth himself. All right, go ahead.
And all who see them will shake their heads and scorn.
Right. So that's the spirit that you should be in. You know, you should be looking at these so-called self-proclaimed white people, all right, especially the elites of them, as the devil that the Bible speaks of. Because the Lord said he is going to reveal the wicked in his time. Whole 2 Thessalonians, yeah, this is 2 Thessalonians 2.
Let me go there.
Yeah. Yep.
Let's take Thessalonians, let's see, 2, we're gonna start at
3.
Take Thessalonians 2 and 3. Let no man deceive you by any means.
Yep.
For that day should not come, except they come a falling away first.
Right. So the day of this man being revealed, all right, the man of sin, the son of perdition, it was never going to come until we fell into the abyss, all right, until we fell into the sunken place, total and utter darkness, and not knowing right from wrong, up from down, left from right. Okay, go ahead.
And that man of sin be revealed, the son of perdition.
Right, go ahead.
3. I jumped to 9 too. Unless you let that go.
Yeah, you just keep going. Go ahead.
Verse 4, who opposed and exalted himself above all that is called the Most High.
See, he opposing and exalting himself against all that is called the Most High. You know?
Yeah.
So you see the pride of these Edomites in the way that they speak and how they governing and controlling the earth. All right? They speak as if they're the supreme power and that they're not going to have to answer for their sins. Go ahead.
It said, all there is worship, so that he is the Most High, sitting in the temple of the Most High, showing himself that he is the Most High.
Right. See, he's showing himself to be the ruler of the universe, man. He's showing himself to be, as he's sitting back, you saw him speaking, you know, he was speaking with that prideful heart in the mind that, you know, ain't nothing you can do about this, right? Just sit back and watch your plasma TV, okay? And we're going to have our way with you, all right? But the scriptures, the prophecies say otherwise, all right? Because his own sins are going to condemn him, right? We're going to get there.
It said, it's like if I can say this too, because what Proverbs say, it said pride go before what? Destruction. And you just saw the pridefulness of Esau. So what's coming after that? Destruction. Because guess what? He just revealed, he just opened up, he just really showed his horns, man. So guess what's going to happen? The Lord finna bring him down. He exposed himself. You got it out.
2 Thessalonians 2 and 5. Remember ye not that when I was yet with you, I told you these things, And now you know, but withhold it that he may be revealed in his
That he
time.
may be revealed in his time. All right, so this is the time.
Yeah.
Okay? And in the time of him being revealed, his own tongue is going to condemn him. You know?
Right.
You get Job 15 and 5, Baba Kushab. Go ahead.
It said, for the mystery of iniquity do already work.
The mystery of iniquity doth already work. Okay? Because in that time when Apostle Paul was writing this, all right, it was a mystery who the wicked was, who the man of sin was, because he was in the midst of his work. He was in the midst of deceiving the whole entire earth. Okay? And the backbone of this society, America, stems from the Greco-Roman Empire. And that was the empire that Apostle Paul was doing his ministry, and the disciples were doing their ministry, along with the one that the word we call Jesus Christ, which name goes back to the Greek and Latin. Okay? That's the same, that Jesus Christ, right? That name goes back to the Greek and Latin.
Yeah.
So that's a part of him showing himself as the Most High. Okay? He took the whole Bible, right, and all the images and all the people in the Bible, and made himself be the representation of those people in the Bible, including the one that you literally call Jesus Christ, right, which is the ruler of the earth, all right, the King of kings of all the earth. Okay, and he's coming to take the throne and destroy all of this this covering cast that this devil has spread all over the earth. Go ahead.
It said, 2 Thessalonians 2 and 7, for the mystery of iniquity do already work. Only he who knows lit will lit, until he be taken out of the way. And then shall that wicked be revealed, whom the Lord shall consume with the spirit of his mouth.
Whom the Lord shall consume with the spirit of his mouth, which are the prophets. Okay? And at the same time, the Lord is in control of Esau Edom, and he's making his own mouth to fall upon his own head, man.
Yeah.
All right?
It said the hands of the Lord was that the hearts of the kings is in the hand of the Lord.
The king's heart is in the,
Just
hands of the Lord.
Proverbs 29. You got it now.
So 2 Thessalonians 2 and 8, and then shall that wicked be revealed, whom the Lord shall consume with the spirit of his mouth, and shall destroy with the brightness of his coming.
Right, you know. So in the same time, while we out here prophesying and preaching the downfall of America, right, the Lord is got us out here warning our people, all right, of the pending destruction that's coming. All right. So he's really trying to stop the elect from attaining salvation. He's trying to upset prophecy so that he can continue to rule in the earth. He's trying to prolong his rulership. But the Lord is about to cut that, man. All right? And we're about to get a whole plethora of scriptures to back that up. All right? But first I want to deal about his own tongue falling upon his head. You can drop that unless you had something else you want to speak
I'm
on.
gonna get
It.
9.
I want to get 9.
Okay, you got it.
So
Then
this,
you want the Joe.
Yeah, 15 and 5.
so this on verse 9, 2 Thessalonians 2 and 9. It says, even him whose coming is after the working of Satan.
He that is coming is not the working of Satan. He's talking about who? Esau Edom. All right, remember, this is the time that the wicked's going to be ruling. But guess what? He ruling what? Dealing with the left-hand side, man. That's why I say, woe to him that advised iniquity and work evil upon his bed. Who's doing that? Because the earth was given to who? The hand of the wicked. That's how I know it's talking about Esau Edom. The elite banking family, they are the Illuminati. They are the Edomites, man, the true Edomites. They are Edom. You know? Go ahead.
It said, with all power and signs and
Right,
lying
it was
wonders.
given from who? Isaac. All right, that was a blessing. He gave him the fatness of the earth and the what? The door of heaven. And that time is playing out right now, man. You got it.
Keep going, that's it.
Let's,
It said, and with all deceivableness of unrighteousness and them that perish, because they receive not the love of the truth, that they might be saved.
exactly. Because Esau Edom might go into Revelation the 20th chapter. I mean, oh yeah, Revelation 20, and he gonna be that dragon. All right, that old serpent. All right, he came back in his time now, man. What he doing? He deceiving. Why? Because that's how the Lord set him up, man. That's his job on earth, to deceive people. Well, I'm gonna get back to the Job 15 to 5. Let's hit on that though.
Yeah.
It's Job 15 to 5, and it says, for thy mouth uttereth thy iniquity, and thou choosest the tongue of the crafty.
Go ahead.
And it says, thy own mouth condemneth thee,
Thy own mouth condemneth thee. Go ahead.
and not I, yea, thy own lips testify against thee.
Right. So the Lord made it to where if you won't believe it and take it at the mouth of the prophets, right? This man's own mouth is going to condemn him. It's going to expose him for the devil that the Bible speaks of.
Oh,
right?
Yeah.
Go ahead and go to Job 20:4.
It's Job 24. Knowest thou not this of old, since man was placed upon earth, that the triumph of the wicked is short, and the joy of the hypocrite but for a moment.
Right, you know. So at the end of the day, the Lord has a timer on this man's rulership. The clock is ticking and his time is running out. Okay? And it's only so long that he has left to continue to rule with this wickedness and this deception. Go ahead.
It says 6.
Verse 5.
It said, Job 25, that the triumph of the wicked is short, and the joy of the hypocrite but for a moment.
The triumph of the wicked is but for a moment, right? Because the Lord has him doing exactly what he is needed to do, right? Until the elect be sealed. All right, so we know according to biblical prophecy that the Lord is going to intervene and upset this man and all his wickedness. All right.
That's right. It was written. Now the scriptures say the Lord's words are faithful and they are true. All right, it's written, man. All right, so prophecy is going to what prevail, man. The Lord is coming back to deliver and to destroy, man. He's going to take down Esau, Edom, all right, and all the rest of these nations. He's going to set up, all right, Israel, starting with Yahushua, the one that is profitable to rule, man, and to judge the earth. And what? Righteousness, man. You got, I got one for you too,
Go ahead, huh?
this is, you were done with that or not?
I'm not sure you want to keep on.
No, that was it, bro.
Okay.
Isaiah 47:10. But thou hast trust in thy wickedness. Thou hast said, none seeth me.
Yep.
And that's why he bold. That's why he prideful, because he said none seeth me. Because what that is, Psalms 50, Psalms 50 and 18. He thought of one that we all together as one. You grab it real quick. I think that's Psalms 50 and 18 or 51 and 18.
This is Psalm 50, 21.
Yeah.
It said, these things hast thou done, and I kept
Yeah,
silence.
see, these things the wicked have done, but it seemed like the Lord kept silent, but he have not. All right? Why? Because judgment is going to go forth to the wicked, man. It's just the Lord let what? He let it build up. That's why I say his sins have reached unto heaven. Now the Lord had enough. He's going to crack down on Esau, man. You got it.
That thought is that I was altogether such a one as myself.
That's why he said, who sees me? Because now he thought he done got away with all the rape, rob, and murder that he have done towards the children of Israel and what he have done to the other nations. He think he get away scotch-free. But like the brother Tyler Mark said, the Lord gonna do away with him, man. Time is coming. He's gonna cut the wicked out. Why? Because he was only to rule but for a moment. It wasn't forever. Because the only kingdom that's gonna rule forever and gonna prosper forever is the kingdom of Yahushua, man. All right? Go ahead,
But I will reprove thee and set them in order before thy eyes.
And that's what you're seeing. You're seeing the Lord setting up the prophets before the what? The wicked eyes, man. All right, and we chain this place down through the spirit of power Yahweh Shema Shah, man.
That's it on that. Let me go back to this. Isaiah 47:10. But thou hast trust in thy wickedness, thou hast said, none seeth me. Thy wisdom and thy knowledge, it hath perverted thee. And thou hast said in thy heart, I am, and none else beside me. You got to break it down? Okay, and it says, let me read it again then. It said, thou hast said, none seeth me. Thy wisdom and thy knowledge have perverted thee.
And the wisdom of what? Not the Lord, it's the wisdom of this world. All right? Which is going to his pseudoscience. All right, going to his laws. All right? And it says, have perverted thee, and thou hast said in thy heart, I am, and none beside me. Why? Because the Lord have not came and brought judgment forth, upon him. But guess what? Time is coming. Why? Because you see the prophets. You see, remember in Ezekiel said the prophets gonna stand up against Mount Seir and prophesy against it.
And we prophesy against it, the downfall, man. All right, and the uprising of Israel. That's what you're seeing going on. All right, why he proud and boasting and how he got the people. The Lord put us in this situation. That's one thing the wicked don't understand. We in this predicament because the Lord put us in this predicament. It was the Lord's choosing who to go into captivity and not go in captivity. All right? That's why the Lord gonna throw a monkey wrench in the game. As it's written in prophecy, guess what? You going into captivity. And we gonna be the rulers. We gonna be the judges, man. What you got talking about?
Okay, you had something?
Yeah, well, the Job 21 and 29. Have ye not asked them that go by the way? And do ye not know their tokens? That the wicked is reserved to the day of destruction, that shall be brought forth to the day of wealth.
Yeah, because at the end, all be all, the final judgment is reserved for the wicked. Okay, as it says in Second Ezra, for Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that followed. So, you know, while he's sitting here, you know, setting up and devising his evil plan to take over the world, the Lord has him doing exactly what he needs to do to destroy himself.
Right.
Okay, go ahead.
This Psalms 21:11. For they intended evil against thee, they imagine a mischievous device which they are not able to perform.
Right, and that mischievous device goes into them big McChips, man. All right. So those things that the Lord calls tokens are really the prophecies coming to light. All right.
Right.
Because everything that the Lord had written aforetime is written for our learning, that we may have comfort. All right. And it also was set for us to have guidance on how to maneuver through the valley of the shadow of death. Okay. Because everywhere we go, our enemies can pass us about. And it said the devil goeth about seeking whom he may devour. Right? So you have to make sure that you're taking heed, okay, and keeping these tokens. All right.
This is the end of Psalms 21:11. Although they plot against you, their evil schemes would never succeed.
Right. This man is not going get
Not
to
gonna
fulfill, like the scriptures say, feel his better. Get Job 5.
The 12.
Yeah.
Give it quick.
Come.
The Job 5:12. He disappointed the devices of the crafty, so that their hands cannot perform the enterprise.
Right. You know, and they have the whole, you know, earth at their mercy at this point. Right? The scripture say, Revelation 12:12, the devil has come down unto you having great wrath, because he knoweth that he have but a short time. And that's why you see, like, everything he spoke of back in 2012, right? It's all in your face right now. That was 10 years ago.
Right.
Okay? The jump shots, all right? The McChips, everything is in everything is in the time of its fulfilling. Okay?
Right.
And we can get Habakkuk
Because what he
chapter
used,
2.
he used Obama to pass it, you know, to bring it forth. You know, like we say, Biden said that he told the judge, that he was gonna pass the laws on this.
Mm-hmm.
And guess what? He ended up passing the same law that Biden said he was gonna pass. All right, that's the device of the crafty.
Yep, we say their hands going to power.
Yeah.
So ultimately powers in secrecy. So his NWO is not gonna be successful, man.
Yeah.
You know.
And
It's
he's
not the
so,
Lord's plan for him to make it.
and he's so proud, right? He can't keep a secret. He has to show himself. He has to show his hand because he has so much power, right? It's like when you got a hand that's so strong and you think there's no way anybody can stop it. Like you play with the cards face up.
Yeah.
Like I just put my cards on the table. You can't.
I showed you that.
You can't stop this hand. It's over with.
Yeah.
You know, just like a game of spades, right? If you got a handful of spades, you like shit.
It's over.
It's over. Y'all want to play or y'all want to?
I got
You know what I'm
both
saying?
shoulders, king, queen,
But the
jack.
Lord got it to where we gonna play it out. We ain't gonna give up. You know. Because you have those without faith, they'll see that and be like, damn, we doing, I'm like, well, shit, ain't nothing we can do about that.
Right, yeah,
What can we do about it? You know, and then you got the same type of people, all right, who will say, well, the Illuminati ain't real, you know, all that's conspiracy. right after they see the devil tell you himself.
Oh man, that ain't that ain't.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yep. 'Cause, the devil put it in movies, put it in video games,
Come on,
commercials.
plain sight.
Yep.
What the devil do? He play a lot like that, man. He put it out there, but you gotta have what? You gotta have the spiritual eye to understand.
But the Sleepy Joe, the president, had gave an NWO speech though.
Yeah.
You know, he came out and said it. But Jake still sleep.
Man,
you
they've
know?
been giving them speeches for years.
Right.
Every president, just about going back to Reagan and before we were born, was speaking on the
J.F. Kennedy.
on the NWO.
Yeah.
All right, the New World Order agenda. All right.
Yeah.
And see, the thing about Esau Edom is, on that left-hand side, they got priests too, so they do rituals
Yeah, that's
and
right.
showing you their hand and showing you what they're about to do before they do it. It's the way that they prophesy on the left side, on the left-hand side,
That's right.
and it's a spirit of enchantment to get you to conjure up that fear, because they operate off of your fear, man.
Yeah. That's how you know he won't be like the Most High. Because how we operate off what? Off the Lord's Spirit. That's why we're doing what we're doing now. Why? Because we pray you have by Shema Shai. Same thing, the wicked one on the left hand side. You know, but the water you have by Shema Shai, he said, well, he has 7,000 men that have not bowed down the need to Baal, man. All right, that's completion of number of men. All right, they're going to hold dear to you have by Shema Shai in the sayings of the scriptures. You know?
You still in Job?
I want to go back.
Yeah, I want you to read.
Why?
every
Because
name
the
of
prophet
Bible.
should not be upset. You see? Go ahead, Al.
What's the Joe?
Yeah, read 13. It's another one.
Come on,
Say,
about-
go ahead, bro.
There's Job 5:13.
Uh-huh.
He take the wise in their own craftiness,
I got you, Al.
and the counsel of the forward is carried headlong.
So he's taking them in their own counsel. Like I say, their own tongue is going to condemn them. Right? Give me Matthew 12 and 36 and 37 real quick.
You said Matthew 12:37?
12, 37.
Matthew 12:37. He answered and said unto them, he that sowed the good seed is the Son of Man.
12.
Yeah, Job 20:23.
Yeah, 20, 23.
Because it's Matthew 12:37. For by thy words thou should be justified, and by thy words thou should be condemned. That's
Yeah.
36.
Yeah. By thy words thou shalt be justified, and by thy words thou shalt be condemned. You know? So that works full circle.
That's right.
Right? It works full circle, man. Not just within Israel, but in every person on the earth, man. You know, you held accountable, all right, for your actions and for your speech. You know,
Right.
especially you, Esau Edom, right? Go ahead with that Job 5.
Job 20.
Yeah, Job 20, Salah.
This is Job 20 and 22. In the fullness of his sufficiency, he shall be in straits.
In the fullness of his sufficiency, he shall be in straits. All right. And another thing too, he feel the opposition. He really feel the opposing force of righteousness at his throat. You know, and you know when somebody think they got the upper hand, they big, they talk up. You know, they talk bigger. You know, and that's what Esau is doing at this point.
Yeah, because
you know,
going back to our lesson the other night, he confident in.
yeah.
He got confidence that his house is gonna continue forever. But show his shit stink. The Lord said you're gonna build and what he gonna throw down.
That's right.
Yeah.
They say, in the fullness of his sufficiency, he shall be in straits.
Yeah.
Every hand of the wicked shall come upon him. When he is about to fill his belly, the Most High shall cast the fury of his wrath upon him, and shall rain it upon him while he is eating.
That's right.
That's
Which
right.
is what the missiles. All right, when he think he got everybody in the palm of his hand, all right, going through the R.by.D chip, guess what? The Lord gonna bring destruction upon him, man.
And it say every hand of the laborer shall be against him, that's going into the spirit of righteousness being against him, starting with the prophets.
That's right.
Okay? Because not only I say the spirit of righteousness, because not only the prophets, but you got these regular, everyday, average people that they might not even necessarily believe in the Bible. Okay? But they see the evil plot. They see Satan's devices in the working, right? And they are calling it out. And they're whistleblowers. They're against this NWO, all right? This New World Order agenda.
Yeah.
Okay, whether they know that it's biblical prophecy being fulfilled or not. So every hand of the wicked, it goes into the labeling when you go into that word wicked.
Yeah, because
right?
you gotta remember, it's built in you. You know, it's in you. Then people, you like I said, we got common sense. You know, you see, man, hold on, bro, something wrong with that. 2 men, something wrong with that. 2 women, something wrong with that. You know, it's just common sense.
But you got it. I got one for you too, though, Calamar.
You got it, bro.
This is Daniel 8. I'm gonna start at 25. And it says, I started at 24. And his power shall be mighty, but not by his own power. He shall destroy wonderfully, and shall prosper and practice, and shall destroy the mighty and the holy people. And through his policy also he shall cause craft to prosper in his hand.
It's going to Esau. All right, it's like we just read. They said he gonna cause, all right, craft to prosper. Why? Because you gotta remember, this is prophecy. So prophecy gotta be fulfilled. So this devil gotta have that power to implement. All right, therefore, what prophecy can be fulfilled, man, the Lord come to destroy him. Because without the MOTB being implemented and our temptation come upon the whole earth, guess what? The kingdom of heaven not gonna come. So these things gotta happen. So the Lord gonna put the spirit on him to guess what? Go that far, but he ain't gonna get that far. You know?
And it says, and he shall magnify himself in his heart,
Meaning what? His mind. So the video the brother showed earlier, that's an example. He's being magnified in his heart, man, in his mind. Cause this motherfucker's proud for saying that.
All right, and it says, and by peace shall destroy many.
What? By peace. When they say what? Peace and safety, shall the what? Destruction come. All right, and it's gonna be like that, man. He gonna paint a picture so beautiful, man. But guess what? The whole time he's seeking how to destroy you, man.
You know, I like the video, you know, people sell out to sit in the sun.
Right?
Well, paraphrase what he said, people sell out because of that, man. But it's because it said the enemy speaking sweetly with his lips. So he go use this make big chip,
Right?
you know, to make it seem like it's a good thing.
Man.
You know, hey, look, you can walk now. You know, which we seen that his miracles on the left hand side.
And then look, then his favorite technology to use is what? The television. You know, this television, that's a part of his witchcraft, man. Because remember, when you see something, you always remember it. Whether it's a flashback or whatever. So it's being televised, but what it is, it'll tell you a vision. And that vision, when you do with that vision, you download it. And you'll have it in your thoughts.
Yep. So he gonna make it seem like it's a good thing to take the make chip, but it's not according to the Bible, Revelation 14:10.
Right.
It's part of the second death when you take it, man.
Yeah.
You know?
Because when you come to repeat something over and over again, you get what? Stuck in your head, right? When you're seeing something over and over again, that's all you can see, right? And that's how the devil gonna play it.
Gradualism.
You know, that's exactly. They gonna come and graduate. Then you know people gonna be like, hey, yeah, man, I'm gonna go ahead and do that, man. Fuck this shit, ain't nothing else.
Cause we seeing it now with everything going digital before our eyes, cashless society. You know?
Yep.
So we seeing it. So by peace, he gonna destroy many. And you know, our people is all about peace, right?
That's right.
So hey, a lot of Jake, they gonna be destroyed.
Yep.
No peace won't come to the kingdom of heaven. That's when you're gonna have peace.
Ooh.
Other than that, destruction is coming, man.
Here go the icing on the cake. It said, and he shall also stand up against the prince or princess, but he shall be broken without hands.
Who is the princess of princes? Yahweh Shai. And he gonna be broke without hands. Why? Because the thermonuclear missiles and also the chariots, man. Read 2nd Ezra the 13th chapter, man. It gonna clearly tell you how he gonna be broke without hands. Because it said the Lord he nor lifted up sword or anything, man. But came out of his mouth what? The blast of fire, man. The Lord gonna destroy this fucking devil. Alright? But he gotta be built up for the Lord to destroy him. Just like it said, for this day I have raised up Pharaoh. For what? That same purpose.
all right, to show his power on the earth. Now the Lord is raising up this Edomite, the base of men, to what? To destroy him. Because right now, everybody knows this devil got the power. But the Lord better bring this devil down, man. You got it, huh?
Hey, it's Proverbs 10, verse 6. It says, blessings are upon the head of the just, but violence covered the mouth of the wicked. NLT, the godly are showered with blessings. The words of the wicked conceal violent intentions.
Man, that's beautiful.
I got a precept of that
He
too.
said they will see what? Violent contentions, man. But the righteous is covered in blessings. You see that? Go ahead, bro.
This Psalm 73 and 6. Therefore pride compasses their rebellion as a chain, violence cover them as a garment.
And that's it. That's all he know. See, that's his MO. That's all he know is violence, man.
Yep.
You know, that's their natural habitat.
Violence. So it's
Violence.
they should take peace from the earth too. By that sword, man. If you're not the sword in vain. So all you shall know is violence, death.
Bro,
You know?
if it was in the 1800s and in the 1600s, they would. Because they were killing niggas like they killing animals right now. You know, they're like they taking it out on the animals. You know what I'm saying? Because they can't kill Jake like that no more, man. Because that's all they know. All right, it's kill, man.
Yeah,
Go ahead.
I got verse 7, Proverbs 10 and 7. The memory of the just is blessed, but the name of the wicked shall rot. Okay? And his name and his reputation. Okay? Everything he stands for is going to be casted out of the earth. You know? Yahushua told the disciples he saw Satan. Behold, he saw Satan cast down as lightning.
Right?
All right?
That's right.
And that's him being taken out of rulership. It's going to happen quickly, man.
Yeah, 1 hour.
He's going to be raised up out of the dominion seat quickly, man.
Man.
Okay?
The Lord speaks about it. When the Lord say 1 hour, that's quick. 1 hour, bro. All the destruction upon the whole earth in 1 hour. Mainly America. Come on, bro. That's bad, bro.
Hey, this on the prince of Yahweh, Proverbs 15:25. The Lord will destroy the house of the proud, but will establish the border of the widow.
Yeah, he gonna establish the border of the widow, man. You know, going to that border meaning what? The foundation. All right, meaning what you're seeing now. He raising up Israel, man.
Yeah.
All right, remember we are the woman. All right, go ahead, bro.
Micah 6:12, also by Prince of Yahweh. For the rich men thereof are full of violence, and the inhabitants thereof have spoken lies.
Go ahead.
And their tongue is deceitful in their mouth.
Exactly, because especially dealing with the MOTB,
Right.
they speaking lies, man. You should yeah. You gonna do more than that, man. The Lord gonna fuck you up, man.
You should not
All right.
surely die. You take this nigga shit.
Right.
hungry,
You
right?
gonna be able to do everything you want to do in life. Yeah.
You going to prosper? You take this nigga shit. Look at everybody else.
Right,
hungry.
cause y'all remember, he finna try to heal the blind, heal the sick, those, heal the cripples. All right, this devil, with this technology, he gonna be able to do that.
Yep.
That's why it's gonna sell a lot of people out, man.
Yeah.
Because he gonna be able to perform the miracles, man. But guess what? Like the scripture he brought out in Job 20:23, when he fulfilled his belly, so the destruction will come upon him, man. The Lord gonna take him out the game.
Yep.
But it gotta reach to that point because Job 14:5 say what? He appointed his bound that he cannot pass. You see, and the number and the days and the months are with Yahweh, so he can't do nothing past the limit that the Lord have given him. And that's the limit. Got it out.
This Habakkuk 2 and 4. Behold, his soul which is lifted up is not upright in him, but the just shall live by his faith.
Yep, the just gonna live by faith, man. Going to what? Confidence. Because we're gonna have confidence in the Lord protecting us, shielding us, delivering us. So that's the faith. We're gonna live by that as we continue to serve Yahweh Shema Shai in a time of trouble. You see that? But guess what? The wicked gonna be destroyed. 2/3 of our people, they gonna be destroyed, man. Because they don't have faith.
He said, yeah, also, because he transgressed by wine, he is a proud man, neither keep it at home, who enlarges his desire is hell.
Yeah, his witchcraft, man. That's how he prospered. All right, his lies. You see, going to his philosophies. All right, go ahead.
They talk about in that video. We talk about population reduction. You know, that's going into him enlarging his desire as hell. All right, because he desires to have pretty much in his eyes his own elect. All right, 500,000, reducing the population down to 500 million. It's a lot, 500 million, when it's roughly 10 billion people on the earth. You know, he's trying to wipe out over 80% of the population, 90% of the population.
Yeah.
Right. So that's the plan of the Most High. Ultimately, is to take a remnant out of the earth and set up the kingdom of heaven.
Right.
So he on the left hand side, right, showing himself to be the Most High. But his way and his philosophy, right, his fruit is in opposition against the Most High's righteous way.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. See, he got a hidden agenda, but it's only to the masses, which the Lord don't really require salvation to, because it's not hidden to us, because the Lord have revealed His secrets to His servants the prophets. That's what you see. So when His secrets being exposed, that's just like if you bust somebody out in a house party, everybody watching and looking.
Yeah, somebody exposed.
He gonna try to hurry up and get to you to shut your mouth. You know what I'm saying? Whether he shoot you, whether he beat you up or whatever, he'll do anything that what he gonna try to do to the prophet. He gonna try to do anything, man. All right? Because what? The Lord gonna lift up a standard. See? That's the difference between us and 2/3, man.
Yeah. It said, who enlarged, back in Habakkuk 2:5, who enlarged his desire is hell, it's death.
Yeah.
It cannot be satisfied.
He cannot be satisfied. You see that? He got everything a man's heart can wish for, man. And he's still out here like a little kid.
I want more.
You know?
This ain't it.
That woman vibration. Whoa. That's the devil. He cannot have enough, man.
Yeah, they're going back to Psalm the 73rd chapter. You know, these are the ungodly that prosper in the world.
Yeah.
It said, but gather unto him, so like, but gather unto himself, so like, but gather unto him all nations,
All nations.
and he be unto him all people.
Yeah. So with that MO2B, as that video was showing, that's what he's gonna be able to do. But the Lord gonna throw a monkey wrench in that, man. All right, but that's his plan, though, to gather all nations and all people on what? The new world order, man. That's right. That's the agenda of the so-called white man.
Because essentially what he want to do is take a few out of every nation, you know, and he wants to be able to dictate how much you're able to buy, sell, how much he wants to dictate your social status. He wants to dictate your way of life, all right? He wants to be able to completely have total control, have total and complete control over everyone's life, man. Okay?
Tell me the angel thing up there, man.
Yeah, let me get this real quick. This Psalms 9:16 and verse 17. It says, I'm gonna start at 15. It says, the heathen are sunk down in the pit that they made. In the net which they hid is their own foot taken.
Man, that's beautiful, man. What goes around comes around. But this time he's gonna be taken forever. See, ain't no more raising up from the dead. You know, ain't no more of that. You know how he came back in the Renaissance. Ain't no more of that, man. This is the last time, bro. All right. So everything that you did, all right, it's gonna come upon your own head, man. All the trap that you have set. You see that through the world now, through the crack era, all right, homosexual, hey, the lesbians. Oh, you see most they people doing that, man. All right, they fell into that trap, the pills and you know what I'm saying, heroin and all, all them types of drugs and stuff like that, man. So they fell victim of that. But it was only meant for us to fall victim to. That's how you know the Lord, all right, is working through prophecy, man, because it's coming upon their own heads. All right. Now you see more homeless Edomite than what homeless Jake. You didn't see that, man, going back years ago, man. But now you see it. You got it all right.
Yeah, this is Luke 8:17. For nothing in secret that should not be made manifest.
Yep.
Neither anything hid that should not be known and come abroad.
Yeah, because the Illuminati, the banking family, they known as a what? Secret society. But guess what? The secret is not here to the Heavenly Father. Because guess what? No one can do anything in secret.
Yep, back in Psalms 9, verse 16, the Lord is known by the judgment which he executes.
Yep.
The wicked is snared in the work of his own hands. The wicked shall be turned into hell, and all the nations that forget the Most High.
If you read that, just think about it. That's why I say it's a perfect thing that can fall in the hands of the living power. Because the Lord just broke it down to you, just said, I control everything. Just right there. Read it again, Dr. Mike, so plain.
In the NLT, it reads, the Lord is known for his justice.
See, the Lord is known for his justice, man.
The wicked are trapped by their own deeds.
Exactly. Now Esau gonna be trapped by his own deeds.
His own works.
See that? You know how you know a dude be trying to play you, but end up getting played? Come on, man.
The wicked will go down to the grave.
Yeah, which is he gonna be in captivity. All right, that's what it is. Because remember, the grave going back to hell. Hell is a condition. So this devil gonna be brought what? Low. Like the Low Rider song. This devil gonna be brought low, man. All right.
And he's going to be brought back down to his rightful position.
That's right, brother.
It says, this is the fate of all the nations
Oh, that's
who ignore the Most High. Meaning ignore his righteousness.
That's right.
Okay? So you think you can do what you want and be in that do as thy will spirit like Esau, Edom, and, you know, walk around as if you're the Most High and you don't have to answer to nobody, right? Guess what? Your day is coming just like Esau, Edom's day is coming.
That's right, bro.
You'll be fitted for destruction along with the vessels of wrath. Okay?
This on Sirach 37, it's like Sirach 27 and 25. Whoso casteth a stone on high, cast it on his own head. And a deceitful stroke shall make wounds.
Yep, and that's what Esau really doing. He throwing a rock and trying to hide his hand. You know, but not knowing got a string on it.
Yep. Hey, shit. You know, you throw a rock, you know, so far, you can't see if you got where you been laying at.
It just come right back on your head.
That's gonna be on Milson, see? You created, he said, well, I created the waste.
Yeah, to destroy it.
Isaiah 54.
Yeah, he created the waste to destroy it, but guess what? It's gonna destroy you.
Yep. So 26. Whoso dig a pit shall fall therein,
Yeah.
and he that sitteth a trap shall be taken therein. And he that walk in mischief, it shall fall upon him, and he should not know whence it's coming.
Exactly. He not gonna, don't nobody know. But guess what? The Lord have given us the spiritual ability to prepare ourselves, man.
Yeah.
You know, that's why he say put on the whole armor of the Most High.
Yeah, the whole 100%, man.
It's 100% truth.
The whole armor of the Most High, this word, man.
That's right, bro. That we could be able to survive in those days, man. Because we understand through prophecy, it's going to get rough. Our faith going to be tested. All right? But guess what? The Lord has given us the cheat code, man, to survive, to make it through.
Yeah. That's why we not ignorant of saint devices.
That's right.
We know what this devil trying to do, man. You know?
Yeah,
You go back to Habakkuk.
Yeah. Let's pick up there.
We live off at 6. You just read 6.
I was not even say something at 5.
Okay, so pick back up at 5.
Habakkuk 2 and 5. Yeah, also, because he transgressed by wine, he's a proud man, neither keep it at home, who will larger his desire is hell, and is death, and cannot be satisfied, begat unto him all nations, and heaped unto him all people. Should not all these take up a parable against him, and a taunting proverb against him, and say, woe to him that increaseth that which is not his? How long? To him that laded himself with thick clay.
Yeah, and you ain't just talking about your financial debt as far as on earth.
Right.
We're talking about your spiritual debt.
Yeah.
right? And what you've done to the people of the Most High. All right. Matter of fact, get that. You shall not go altogether unpunished.
I just
You
Jeremiah.
know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Because your sins, the scriptures talk about your sins have reached unto the heavens. All right. So you got to pay your tab that you have built up spiritually, man.
Your credit is shocked, man.
Yeah, that's that
You
thick
got
plate.
bad credit. You got bad credit with the Most High, man.
Yeah, he in debt. He talking about we in debt. Nah, your ass in debt, boy.
You got good credit.
Don't nobody owe more than the so-called white man.
Nobody don't want to
No
live.
nation owes more than the so-called white man. The damage that you've done in the earth, no other nation on the earth has done.
Yeah. So this Jeremiah 49:12. For thus said the Lord Yahweh by Shem
And to
Shai.
show you how wicked this fucker is, man. He'll sit up and try to, as the scriptures call him, the accuser of thy brethren. He'll sit up there and try to blame the so-called Negro, Latino, Native American man for everything. You know, when the CV19, when the virus came, all right, who was the face of it?
Yeah.
Right?
Niggas.
Who was the face of AIDS and HIV? All right?
Right.
Who's the face of the crack epidemic?
Yeah.
Everything that ever happened that was bad, we was so-called the face of it, the so-called Negro, Latino, Native Americans, and Hispanics.
Yeah.
That's why you're known as the accuser of your brother.
Yeah.
All right, and you are a false accuser, man.
Slanders their own brother's son.
Yeah. That's slander.
Slandering their own mother's sons. Like,
Yeah, that's right. So I don't want the son, man.
And you still yet to this day, all right, to repent for casting away your birthright. All right.
Thought he kept it away. Thought he kept it with tears.
Yeah. And you ain't gonna repent because the spirit ain't in you to repent.
It's that proper spirit that's gonna put on him.
Even after the Most High get on your ass, even after he destroy this place, the scriptures say your ass still ain't gonna repent.
Yeah.
But all you niggas that speak against the word of the Most High, go against the word of the Most High, oh, you gonna repent.
most definitely.
You gonna repent.
They gonna try to
Because
repent.
one thing I notice about you niggas, man, you so-called Negroes, right? You ain't as tough as you pretend to be.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, the Lord really got the spirit of meekness in even the toughest niggas. You know what I'm saying? But they so prideful, they have to put on a persona, and they have learned from the wicked for so long that spirit is covering them.
Yeah, a false image.
A false image.
This the social media era, man.
Mhm.
You know, people want to be thugs and gangsters and shit now, man.
But whenever you put the right amount of oppression, and you put enough ass whooping on Jake will repent. But Esau, it don't matter what you do to him, he ain't gonna repent.
I got you a good one now.
Go ahead, bro.
This is Isaiah 66:4. And I will choose their delusion and will bring their fears upon them.
Yeah,
Right.
Go ahead.
That's the thing. Like everybody got a plan, like Tyson said, till they get punched in the face. You know, everybody the toughest guy until you hit that right pressure point.
Right. And duck that hook.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, going back to 2 Thessalonians, the Most High should send those strong delusions, where they should believe a lie.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
That's what I'm saying. And I also will choose their delusion and will bring their fears upon them.
Right. So the Lord already done chose what He has, what judgment He has for each and every one that is against His righteousness, that is against, all right, His judgment, man. Go ahead.
I got you.
What say He has spirits created for vengeance, man. That in their time, right?
Man.
So everybody has a day. It's just like that cliche in the world.
Yeah.
Every dog has his day. All you niggas gonna have your day, man.
Bro,
All
this
of
is
you
so
niggas
beautiful.
that mocked at the prophets and thought it was a game, and you know you thought this was funny. You thought this was something to be mocked and be a spectacle of. But guess what? The last laugh will be ours according to the scripture, because it says, "Woe unto them that laugh now, for they shall cry later." Man.
Yeah, they should weep and mourn. And hey, that's so beautiful because you think of the power we have by Shema Shai. See, one thing our people got the power, and we bringing that power back through the fear of teaching. But just think about it, the Lord already got it set up and mapped out everyone's death and everyone's salvation.
Judge.
It's already mapped out.
Yeah.
Man, going saw the Lord, man. That's the scary part about it. That's why it say a fifth thing to fall into the hand of the living power.
Oh, he said, I would choose the delusion.
Just like he's chosen Esau's delusion. You see how you see how lifted up with pride this man is, okay?
That's beautiful. Then it says that fear is upon them because when I called, none did answer. When I spake, they did not hear. But they did evil.
And who did he speak through? Right? Yeah. Because you got these you know, especially these women, right? Want the Lord to speak to them. The Lord speak to me.
Right.
The Lord speak to me directly. When the Lord ain't dealing with women directly.
Right.
The Lord deal with men. You know? So all you fake ass women pastors in these churches, you're gonna get judged, man.
Right.
Because you ain't going according to what's written in the Bible. The Lord set up man to be over woman, not the woman to rule over the man.
Yeah.
All right?
Nor teach, nor serve authority.
So read that again.
It says, because when I had called, none did answer.
Right, when the prophets was out throughout the four corners of the earth on the highways and hedges, being to the marriage, all right? You didn't prepare yourself.
Right.
Hey, that's why I say what that is, 2nd Ezra 9th chapter. They say, while they yet had liberty, they load the law you have by Shimon Shah. And what's the reward for that?
So you're gonna be left outside. You're gonna be left outside of the ark.
Now y'all let y'all
You're gonna be left outside of the ark, knocking, right?
Yeah.
While the earth being flooded, instead of it being flooded with rain this time, it's gonna be flooded with fire, thermonuclear missiles.
That's
Right?
That sound like Proverbs the
You're gonna
fourth
be
chapter.
on the ground looking up at the new ark,
Yeah.
which is the chariots, man.
Yeah. That's right.
Okay?
Right, bro.
And the Lord willing, we are the elect. We're gonna be looking down at your ass laughing.
What they see the glass. Yep. The sea is making with glass, with the sin and destruction. That's why it's called the lake of fire.
Yep.
See, Christians still in that delusion, all right, that you're gonna go to hell. That's the lake of fire. No, America is the lake of fire, man. All right, the scriptures prove it. What is that? Oh, look. Well, yeah, the scriptures prove it, man. All right, that sea. All right, me we're glad we're gonna be looking down.
And
Lord
we're gonna be
willing,
laughing.
man. Cause he
We're
said he's
drinking
gonna
wine.
mock. Yeah.
We're gonna be laughing. We're gonna be drinking wine. And guess
Yeah.
what? Your ass gonna hear it while you burning.
Yeah.
You know,
Tell you, man.
while you being judged, you gonna see us. You gonna hear us. Everything is gonna it's gonna be the worst. It's just like you in prison or you in a cage and everybody around you celebrating. And you suffer, but you suffer, right? That's even worse. Wasn't nothing worse when you used to be in school and you got to stay in for recess.
trouble.
When when the rest of the kids went out for recess, your ass had to, everybody out there having fun, but your ass stuck
that's
in
a
here.
bad feeling,
That's a
man.
bad feeling.
Yeah.
So how much more when the Lord come with his judgment?
Yeah, I gotta do that all the time. That's a bad feeling, man.
But yeah, back to this, it says, but when I called, none did answer. When I spake, they did not hear. But they did evil before my eyes, and chose that is which I delighted not.
He chose in that which the Lord delighted not. All right?
And the main thing that he delighted not in is the MOTB.
Yup.
All right? Because you got the prophets starting with the apostles and the elders warning you week in and week out. All right, about the Quran. All right?
Yep.
He warning you. We warning you. The prophets out here warning you, man. But guess what? You still gonna delight, which is what the Lord delights not. All right? And this is what? The cares of this world. All right? And he gonna cause a lot of our people to be destroyed. No?
You got it,
Jeremiah 15, please.
Yeah.
So this Jeremiah 15, starting at 1. Then said the Lord unto me, though Moses and Samuel stood before me, yet my mind could not be toward this people. Cast them out of my sight and let them go forth.
Right?
And it shall come to pass, if they say unto thee, whither shall we go forth? That thou shalt tell them, thus saith the Lord Yahweh Shemashah. Such is up for death to death.
Hey, such is our depth to depth. The Lord already got your judgment plotted out, man. It's already made.
It just gotta happen. Remember, he spoke everything to existence, man.
Yep.
Through his son, Yahweh Shai. So guess what? Let the movie play out.
Yep.
It said, let as be for death unto death.
Yep.
And we read in Habakkuk the 2nd chapter, it said that the wicked is as death. Esau, Edom is as death. So that's who your leader, that's they're calling you out, and that's who you follow.
Yeah.
So you're gonna get their judgment. You
Hand
see?
join the hand.
The wicked shall not go unpunished.
That's right.
You know?
Damn. Hey, woe to you that go down and eat you for help, man. You know,
Yeah,
they're
really.
trusting our person.
Yeah.
But it said, thus said the Lord Yahweh Shemashah, such is all for death to
That's why the
death.
scripture say, envy not the Salaki, envy not the oppressor, and choose none of his ways. He's about to present you with a choice, man. Right?
Yeah.
And the Lord through Joshua said, what? Choose ye this day whom you gonna serve. And he said, well, I set before you life and death.
That's right.
And that's the Karakma
Yeah.
or Yahweh Shemashah.
The Tawah.
Yeah,
the
which
Tawah or the
yeah,
Tawah.
yeah.
Which
one
one
you want?
gonna
Which
take?
mark you want?
Yeah, which mark you want?
Hey, that's a lesson right there too. You get in there.
Yeah, the
Which
wild
mark you
around.
want, man?
Yeah. It said, thus said the Lord, such is all for death to death,
Yeah.
and such is all for the sword to the sword,
Oh.
and such is all for the famine to the famine.
Ooh, all them just.
And
You
that's a
don't want
lot.
one of them. It's a lot.
And that's the mass majority of the people on earth
Yeah.
are for the sword of the Lord.
That's right.
Okay? The scriptures say there'll be many more of them that perish than shall be saved. And he likened it as to a wave
The drop.
and a drop. He compared the amount of people that's going to be destroyed versus the amount of people that's going to be saved in the likeness of a wave compared to one drop.
Yeah, from the, like I say, the masses of the people.
Yep. And guess what the Lord told us to do? Jeremiah 11:14. Pray not for these people.
Yeah.
When the
Can't
judgments
even
come,
do that.
we can't cry, we can't bitch up, you know.
Yeah.
We can't fold. Hey,
It is what it is.
it
Man.
is what it is, man. Cause they ain't hearken to the voice of the Lord. Cause
Right.
everybody had the chance to repent.
Right.
Like I said, Acts the 17th chapter, he commanded every man everywhere to repent. You see, so hey, nobody will have no cloak for their sins, man. When mass judgment bring forth, when the Lord bring mass judgment, you know, to the earth, man.
Because this type of mind state 2/3 about people got now. They like it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? I gotta get this money.
Yeah, I'm gonna
I
die
gotta-
anyway.
Yeah, I gotta take care of my family. I gotta do. Just wait.
You know, that mindset, I'm gonna die anyway. You don't know how you're gonna die though.
Right.
Because Scripture say, Second Ninth chapter, you should know death by pain though. You see?
He said he's gonna bring their own prayer upon them. So the thing that you more frightened in, guess what? The Lord will bring upon you.
We
He's
ain't
gonna be
talking
knocking
about-
at your door.
We ain't talking about you afraid of spiders and
Right.
and you know, you know. It said, and such is all for the famine to the famine, and such is all for the captivity to the captivity.
That's
So a lot of
right.
people gonna die of starvation,
Yeah.
down in concentration camp, you know,
Yeah.
die by the sword, Esau Edom, or don't milsus, most importantly, you know.
Okay.
And then it said, and I will appoint over them 4 kinds, said the Lord, the sword to slay, and the dogs to tear, and the fowls of the heaven, and the beasts of the earth to devour and to destroy.
Yeah, cause remember when you go into Joel, it said this land gonna be what, like a desert wilderness, man, and it's gonna be left for the fowls of the earth, man.
Yeah, and even if I can say this, even before it gets to that final judgment, it's gonna be wild beasts roaming the earth, man.
Yeah, they gonna come out the
You
woods.
know, all of those old myths, you know, about Bigfoot and you know, these sea monsters. The Lord, they got these spirits reserved for the end. Got certain beasts reserved for the end. Because at the hand of the wicked ruling, the earth is out of its natural order.
Yeah.
So the habitation, matter of fact, there was a video not too long ago, a goddamn grizzly bear, might have been a black bear, well, I don't know what kind of bear it was, but it was a bear, walked right through a motherfucking front door. Alright?
Ah, yeah, one jumped in the car.
Man, I'm talking about walk right through the door in the living room, damn near sat on the couch, turned on TV and started eating popcorn.
Damn,
So you just wait, man.
I can't do this.
You just wait. You ain't seen nothing yet, man. When you see these goddamn eagles, I had some birds fly by my damn head today. I was like, damn.
Yeah, them
I'm talking about just like right, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I remember they did that when we were teaching
You know?
down on Main Street.
Yeah.
Bubba came through.
You got something? All right, come on.
Yeah, I got Jeremiah 16 and verse 4, and it reads, they shall die grievous deaths,
Ooh.
they shall not be lamented,
Hey, come
Yeah,
on,
ain't
man.
nobody gonna mourn for you niggas, man.
neither.
It's gonna be rejoicing, and it's gonna be so bad that it's not gonna be a funeral prepared for you.
Yeah.
That's how rapid the death is gonna come here in the near future. And your people ain't gonna be able to set up no funeral arrangements.
Nothing.
Ain't gonna be no bid you farewells, man. Ain't gonna be no rest in peace t-shirts made. None of that shit.
Hey, I don't think you're gonna be able to do a close his eyes, to close our eyes and keep pushing, man. All right. Hey, read that from the top again.
And it reads in Jeremiah 16 and verse 4, and it reads, they shall die of grievous deaths,
All right.
they shall not be lamented,
Right.
neither shall they be buried.
Now, see,
Neither
that's
shall
how
they be
buried.
buried. So your corpse is gonna be laid out in the street.
Hey, what it say in Psalm? 10,000 on my right side, 1,000 on my left side. You know, that's just an example of how many bodies it's gonna be. It said blood gonna be up to the horse's bridle, man. All right, so a lot of people are gonna be destroyed in a time of trouble, man. Why? Because they ain't hearken to the voice of the Lord, which is through the prophet. You see? You got it.
And it says, but they shall be as dung upon the face of the
So they're
earth.
gonna be as wet doo-doo as shit. All right, just like a dog come by and doo-doo and keep on pushing.
And don't nobody pick it up.
Don't nobody pick it up. Ain't nobody gonna touch it.
It just sit there and decay until it returns back to the ashes that it came from.
If the owner don't pick it up, who gonna pick it up? No one.
Hey, like last week at Cal, the
Yeah,
dog
the
took the
dog
shit
they gonna shit right there, bro.
on the crosswalk.
I'm like, damn, bitch, you ain't gonna pick it up.
And
Bitch.
she kept on going.
That bitch started walking faster than she was walking.
Then somebody
Oh,
ran
little nasty, little Edomite too. Go ahead,
And it reads, and they shall be consumed by the sword
Yeah.
and by famine, and their carcasses shall be meat for the fowls of the heaven.
Yeah, they're gonna be, because remember the sword is also the representation of the wicked. Now people gonna be consumed by that, man. Alright? You got it out.
And for the beasts of the earth.
That's right. Yeah. That's it. That's on there.
Yeah, I got some.
Go ahead, out. Real quick, close it out. You gotta talk to them.
Yep. I got like two more. This is Proverbs 18 in verse 12. It says, before destruction, the heart of man is haughty. Right? So that means proud.
Yeah.
You know, and the time of Esau's destruction is at hand, and as his destruction is at hand, the more prideful he's going to become, the more blatantly and forward he's going to become.
Yeah, the
He
more-
gonna show his horns. You know, he gonna show his horns. The closer we get to his destruction,
God.
right? The more he gonna. You seen that last Halloween when motherfucking Michael Myers he lost his mask. He said, "Fuck it."
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Fuck the mask. You know.
Yeah, see, it's gonna be more open.
Right. He don't care no more, man.
Yeah, yeah.
It is what it is.
It
At
is
that
what
point,
it is. What it
shit,
is.
Hey, can remember, he got the power. So within anything, he gonna try to what? Keep his power. So he gonna have to come down having great wrath. Because guess what? He know that what his kingdom at the end, and one thing the Edomites got in their spirit, and they gonna fight.
Yeah, and he know he figured out. He knows that
Over my dead body.
this devil knows that everybody knows him as Esau Edom. Everybody knows that he's the devil. It's a common thing now with all these information came out about these religions, these organized religions failing. Nobody's trusting in the shit that he set up no more to be deceived by. So his only weapons is deception
That's it.
and the sword.
That was his blessing.
A deceit is being quenched. Deceit is being taken out of the earth.
So what's
right?
what's his last result?
Nothing but the sword.
That's it.
Like, I'm name one, yeah, corner,
Yeah.
motherfucker. That's him. Because our spiritual warfare is not what? Corner. We spiritual men. That nigga since the womb, you know, being what? Being wicked,
Fine.
being the violent one. You know, they take peaceful.
Esau's the violent one, man. What is they call him the violent of the earth?
Yeah, that's what King David prayed, hide me from the violent man. And that's what ultimately the man of the Lord gonna be hearing from that, man. You know?
That's right,
The
man.
man of the Lord gonna be protected in those days, man.
That's something that you can take from King David too, man. All right, that hey, he always prayed, man.
Yeah.
He always prayed, man. He always prayed to be protected. All right, and pray for mercy. And that's one thing we can take from him, to continue to pray and pray for mercy. You know, because hey, it's gonna be needed in that time, man. Like it's needed now.
Yeah. Revelation 13:11. And I beheld another beast coming up out of the earth.
Yeah.
And he had 2 horns like a lamb.
Right, which goes into the Democratic Party and the Republican Party, right, which is a mirror of the ancient Roman Senate in their way, which was the plebeians and the patricians.
Right.
All right, which in the beginning, all right, you watch the clip in the beginning, that devil spoke on them.
Yeah,
He
yeah.
spoke on them.
And we gotta put that clip in the description box.
Go ahead, bro.
That too. But it's, and he had 2 horns like a lamb, and he spake, it's a dragon. Yo, dragon.
yeah.
You got it.
Yeah, and that dragon goes back to the Roman Empire.
That's right.
Okay, that goes into his government. All right.
I'm gonna jump down to I was doing it, and he exercised all the power of the first beast before him,
Right.
and caused the earth and them which dwell therein to worship the first beast.
Dang.
Right, because everybody wants to go after that style of government. The nations on the earth, they all run behind the democracy, the way of life that America, that government, that style of government that America pushes out. You know, which goes back to the Roman Empire. All right, that dragon represents the Roman Empire. Go ahead.
It said whose deadly wound was healed.
Right, and he came back, you know, during the time of the Renaissance.
Right.
All right, starting out with Cristobal Colon,
Right.
King Ferdinand, Queen Isabella. All right, the Borgia family, in the image that you see of the one you called Jesus Christ,
Yeah.
goes back to the Borgia family, and that's Cesare Borgia, man.
Right.
I'm gonna jump down to 16. And he, cause of all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads, and that no man might bow or sell,
Right.
save he that had the mark, or the name of the beast, or the number of his name.
Yep, and that mark, that MOTB, is the McChip Imps, man. Okay? And that's, you know, that's hip talk for you that's into this ministry and following the truth. You know what we're talking about.
Right.
Right?
Right.
And the world,
Cause Jake just thinking about the E, you know what I'm saying, and the money part, you can't buy or sell. See, there's more to that. See, this devil, like we were speaking on earlier, this devil want full control, man, of your soul. Why? Because he want to be like the Most High. Only Yahweh Shemon Shai got full control of everyone's soul.
Yeah, the buying and selling part is just the bait and the pressure to get you to take it, because you're gonna be forced to undergo uncomfortable living conditions.
Right. Cause
You know, so if you can't go into the store and buy your everyday essentials like bread, milk, and eggs, right? Then what's gonna happen is you're gonna fall to this newly created system of commerce, this digital way of life, man.
Yeah, because you take a man's money, and you take away the food, then what? You got control of the people. Because man, that's all the people care about. All right, is what, surviving.
And most of these jakes, like Morpheus said in The Matrix, are so hopelessly dependent on the system that they will fight to protect this very system that's oppressing them.
Yeah.
that's right. Yeah, but this the word buying in Greek, the root word of it.
And with that being said, what they're going to do is they're going to come up against the prophets. They're going to say that we're the reason for this system failing, right? We're going to become the problem. So that's when the famine of the word going to come.
That's right. Like, going back until like we living in the book of Acts all over again, man.
Yup, we're gonna be banned from going out on the streets. It ain't gonna be too much longer that we're gonna be out here warning you, man.
Yeah. So this in the Greek,
Strong's G58. I got it all.
yeah, in the assembly especially of the people, the place of assembly, jump down to verse,
What were we looking up against?
by the Greek.
Okay.
Yep.
B-U-I?
Yeah, B-U-I.
Okay.
It said E. How long people use E? For all kinds of business. That's it all there.
Yeah, for all kinds of business. All right?
Hey, that's doctor. You know what I'm saying? You gotta go to the doctor. Guess what? You can't give them no credit card.
Hey, self-employed.
Yeah, you can't give him no cash. Cause what? It's a cashless society. So what can you get him?
Yep.
Your hand got it.
That's all you can give him. If you ain't got no hand, guess what you gonna give him? It's simple.
You gonna get something of it.
It's gonna be something. Come on, man.
That's it on there.
All right, this is my last one. This is Psalms 140, starting at verse 4. Keep me, O Lord, Yahweh, Ba'Shem Yahushai, from the hands of the wicked.
Hey, keep me. You see? Keep me from the what? The hands of the what? The wicked. All right? Go ahead.
Preserve me from the violent man.
And preserve me from the violent man. We know the violent man is who Esau Edom. All right, which the Lord gonna allow to come down. All right, to bring judgment upon the people. That's his sword, man. But guess what? We praying for the protection that it pass over us, man. All right, if we do have to go through it, he put the spirit on us to what? Endure it. All right, come out on the winning side. All right, you got it.
Preserve me from the violent man who have proposed to overthrow my goings.
Yeah, and that's what the devil is doing. He's trying to prepare to overthrow us, man. All right, and really all the people, because accepting that technology right there, guess what? You're gonna be overthrown anyway by the judgment you have by Shema Shah.
Yep. And the main thing he want to do is take their birthright back. You know.
Yeah.
He wants to get the birthright back, man.
But it's not so.
Yep.
Because why? It was set up from the beginning for Jacob to receive the blessing. All right? Because that was the promise from what? Abraham to Isaac, and it had to go to Jacob. All right? And then what? Triggered out to the what? To the 12 tribes of Israel, man. It was written. Go ahead.
The proud have hid a snare for me in cords. They have spread a net by the wayside.
Yeah.
They have set gins for me.
And to that net, you got the internet, but you got what? Social media. You got all these traps. All right, especially these phones, man. You know what I'm saying? The computers, you got the TVs. You know, just internet period. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of traps, man.
Technology.
Yeah, that's right, bro.
I said unto the Lord Yahweh, thou art my power. Hear the voice of my supplications, O Lord.
Yeah.
O power, the Lord Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua, the strength of my salvation. Thou hast covered my head in the day of battle.
Man.
Grant not, O Lord Yahweh, the desires of the wicked.
Exactly. Yeah, what it say in the song? It say, race it, race it. What's
Psalms
that?
137.
Is that what it is? Psalm 137. Grab it real quick, because it speaks about that. Read that again, talking about.
O power, the Lord, the strength of my salvation, thou hast covered my head in the day of battle.
Right. Keep going.
Grant not, O Lord Yahweh, Ba'Shem Yahushua, the desires of the wicked.
Right, see, we're not the desires of the wicked, because we hoping that the Lord would disappoint him. That's what they're going to say, disappoint him, cast him down, deliver my soul from the wicked. Now that's Psalm
17, 13.
17 to 13. Yeah, get that. It's a lot.
Want Psalm 17?
Yeah, Psalm 17 to 13.
This is Psalm 17 to 13.
Yeah.
Arise, O Lord, disappoint him.
Right, arise and how would disappoint him.
Cast him down.
Right.
Deliver my soul from the wicked, which is thy sword.
Right, then look why he's saying cast him down. Because what? He in the power seat. Alright? So cast him down means take him out of power. You see that? Which is what the Lord said. Go ahead. Keep going. And I said on that. Go ahead, talk on.
Grant not, O Lord, the desires of the wicked.
Right.
Further not his wicked device.
Right, because they imagine what? A vain thing. Not the scripture say that? Alright, the wicked imagine a vain thing, and that vain thing is what? The MOTB. That's their wicked device, man. Alright, but through the spirit of the power you have by Shema Shai, he keep us away from that, man. You know, because guess what? It said it's gonna come upon the what? The whole earth, man. So that our temptation is gonna come to a door near you.
And you gotta think a man with the mindset to reduce the population down to 500 million and do this kind of evil in the earth. Once he accomplishes that, then what are he gonna do next? The scriptures say he can't be satisfied. I mean, the only thing he can do is utterly destroy population till he destroy his own self.
That's it.
You know, so he's got to be taken out of the way, okay? Or no flesh will be saved. Because you're talking about reducing population down to 500 million, and then you're gonna have everyone chip and monitor and have your way with them. You're gonna kill them too eventually.
Yeah.
You know?
What else can I do? What else? You got human robots.
Right.
You know, you got human dogs.
Right.
Come on, man.
Yeah, and that's what you want to do. You want to merge man and technology.
That's it, yeah.
You know, have pretty much a man full of cyborgs.
That's it.
Okay?
That's it.
This is in the NLT, Psalms 140 and 8. Lord, do not let evil people have their way.
Right, don't let evil people have their way, man. But guess what? It seems they having their way now, but guess what? It had to be prophecy. Prophecy had to be fulfilled. It seemed their way, but it's not their way, man. They just what? Digging themselves, what? A hole to what? Fall in. That's it. Yeah.
Do not let their evil schemes succeed,
Right, their evil scheme going to what? The MOTB. All right, go ahead.
or they will become proud.
And they're gonna become pride. You see, that's why pride go what? Before destruction. And that's what he did what in that video. He was talking proudful, man. Because guess what? They in their mind like they got it all together. Now let's push it. You know what I'm saying? So after weeks for weeks, going to work, their gradualism, all right, months and months, then guess what? They're gonna implement it. You know, especially this second lockdown they're gonna do. It's over with after that. Because if they don't make their move, guess what? It's gonna be over with. But through prophecy, they're gonna make their move, man. The Lord gonna make his move. It's chess, not checkers. And guess what? He gonna checkmate Esau ass, man. You got it right.
Let my enemies be destroyed by the very evil they have planned for me.
Which is going to what? The thermonuclear missiles. Go ahead.
Let burning coals fall down on their heads.
They're gonna rain fire. Woo, 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 woo. Sure gonna rain. Go ahead.
It says, let burning coals fall upon them,
Yeah.
let them be cast into the fire, and to deep pits, that they rise not up again.
And that's what the Lord gonna do. He gonna take them out of power. Remember, he said he gonna leave them nor roof nor branch, man. Man, this devil be taken out of power completely after he served 1,000 years of captivity.
Yeah, so the hand that he think he got, he don't got.
He ain't got it. He bluffing. You know how to do the poker thing. He bluffing.
The hand, he think he got the best hand, but he really don't.
God, he bluffing right now, man.
No.
And that's it on that?
Yeah.
He closed out talking about.
And so with that, we're giving all praise, honor, and glory again to
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, Kakadash.
The honors to the apostle, Mills, the great millstone, peace, sad taste to the hope, elect, Kwam Yasharallah,
Kwam Yasharallah,
Ball,
Ball.
rise Israel, destroy confusion, Shalom, Labakoya.
Shalom.
Peace to the left.
baby. ETA. Yeah, I got it now. You say you're gonna put the what's called in there?
Yeah, I do it. No, go ahead.
Put the,
No, I'm gonna do it.